For centuries, otherwise healthy people have reported seeing the impossible, shadow figures shifting in the periphery, monstrous entities, or faces described as reptilian. When faced with these reports, society typically forces a choice between two extremes. Either the person is lying or suffering a psychiatric break, or the monster is literally real. There is a third category, a documented biological failure that provides a verifiable explanation for why a sane person would see something that isn't there. In 2024, a neurology clinic at Dartmouth College documented a case that brought this third category into sharp focus. A 58-year-old patient named Victor Sharrah arrived with a terrifying symptom. Every human face he looked at morphed. Features stretched, deep grooves appeared, and the faces transformed into what he described as demonic monsters. Crucially, he was completely rational. He was awake, oriented, and fully aware that the demonic faces he was seeing did not reflect the reality of the people in front of him. This created a scientific opportunity. How do researchers study and document a monster that exclusively exists inside the mind of a perfectly sane man? Sharrah had a specific visual quirk. He only saw these distortions when looking at physical faces in person. If he looked at a face on a screen or a photograph, it appeared normal. This allowed researchers to set up a comparison. They sat him in front of a person and a digital photo of that same person simultaneously. As the patient gave feedback, the team edited the digital image until it matched the demon he saw in the room. The clinical name for this condition is Prosopometamorphopsia, or PMO. It is distinct from prosopagnosia, or face blindness. In PMO, the patient recognizes exactly who they are looking at. Their brain is simply corrupting the visual rendering of the facial features. For the first time, science extracted a photorealistic, objective image of a monstrous hallucination, proving that these visuals can be a physical reality for the viewer without being a psychiatric delusion. The hardware responsible is the Fusiform Face Area, located on the underside of the right temporal lobe. This region acts as an assembly line. It integrates proportion, symmetry, and texture in milliseconds, rendering a complete face before the information even reaches conscious awareness. When this area is disrupted by a lesion, a cyst, or a stroke, the assembly process fails. The brain still sees the features, but it renders them in a structurally broken, distorted way. While patients frequently use descriptors like reptilian to explain what they see, we don't yet understand why the brain defaults to these specific monstrous shapes during a malfunction. What we do know is that a sane person seeing a monstrous entity can be experiencing a documented hardware glitch in the brain, requiring no external or supernatural trigger. PMO is one example of a broader pattern where the brain spontaneously generates imagery when its primary systems fail. In sleep paralysis, a timing delay between the brain waking and the motor system engaging reliably triggers visions of shadow figures or a weight on the chest across cultures. Similarly, in Charles Bonnet syndrome, severe vision loss starves the visual cortex of input. To compensate, the brain begins generating its own vivid hallucinations of people, animals, and complex patterns to fill the void. Across these cases, the pattern is consistent. When specific visual regions malfunction or are deprived of data, the brain often generates complex, high-fidelity imagery to bridge the gap. This suggests that when a rational person describes seeing a shadowy entity or a reptilian face, we don't have to choose between their honesty and the laws of physics. The brain serves as the final interpreter for everything we perceive. PMO demonstrates how that interpretation is tied directly to the health of the temporal lobe, even when the rest of the mind is perfectly sane. A single misplaced lesion or a minor biological delay can replace a physical room with a series of vivid structural distortions. The human brain is an extraordinary mechanism, but under the right conditions, it is an unreliable narrator of the world around us.